Good morning, everyone. How do you do? What? What? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, my recording program was being weird for a second. How do you do? It's a beautiful morning. We're on the 30th of the 5th of 2019. It's 6:21 in the morning. And, well, we're gonna start our day. Have to go to work, have to go do some stuff to have the monies at the end of the day. So what can we talk about today? What can we talk about today? Oh, right. I learned something interesting like a few hours ago, if you would say that. Like, did you know that the Queen of England actually has two birthdays? Yeah, I know, crazy, right? There supposedly is a celebration in the monarchs of England that they celebrate their birthdays with a parades, and they have their actual birthdays on a different day. And it's funny that that happens because, in spite of when the people are actually born, the parades usually happen in June or July, but I think it's in June because if the monarch's birthday happens to be in a separate time of the year where it's too cold to have a parade, their celebrations always happen around June. I think it's on the second weekend of June because that's warmer and people don't freeze. That's actually funny. Like, the royalty here, you can see how people are, like, proud of it. Like, the country can be in shambles, but they will always have the monarchy to rely on. And, like, it is impressive how the Queen of England is still alive. Like, that woman will never pass away. She's ancient, but she's still alive and kicking and going to places and seeing people. And overall, she's just what a monarch should be, in a way. She's still there for her people. She's still ruling to a point. She's not as young as she was. And people just love her to bits, which is impressive. Well, that's neither here or there. I do recall that when I was thinking about recording today, that I've been watching Fruits Basket with my girlfriend, and I'm not sure if you know what that is, if you don't know Japanese culture, but I am talking about anime. Something like a cartoon, if you come to think of it. But anime is usually used to, well, not so much as entertain, but also to pass on morals and just culture through a whole set of themes that do comprise everything from culture, education, arts, adventure, anything that you can think of in anime and in life that you like as a team will probably be in anime. Like, but going back to what I was talking about, we're watching something that's called Fruits Basket. Don't ask me why the guy named the anime Fruits Basket. I have no idea. That's mentioned like once. But it's a romantic story between a girl and her troublesome life, because she has a very tragic life, and just a family that she starts living with. There's two guys there in particularly that start to really like her. But the funny thing about this is the people of that family transform in a way into animals if they're hugged by someone of the opposite sex. And the two guys who like her are, well, in the zodiac of Japan, they're the mouse and the cat. The cat isn't really in the zodiac because of the story that happened, when the Zodiac were being made, in a way. So it's kind of sad, in a way, that, but I regress. Um, the characters have so much love into them, and it really is a nice story. If you like romantic stories, I think you should give Fruits Basket a try. And they just remade a new version for 2019, where technically they're gonna basically pick all the material that has been made until today. I'm not sure if Fruits Basket is already over as a manga or not, but if you don't know what a manga is, it's basically a paper version instead of an animated version of a story. But usually mangas come first, and then there's the adaptation into animes. Regardless, Fruits Basket is a really good one, and I do think if you like romantic stories, you should give it a try. I do think it is quite a story. I am very curious to see how it's going to end. I don't know how it is, the ending yet, because, well, we haven't gotten there, but I am curious to see if it actually has a point at the end of the day. Like, I'm not sure if you like stories without points. I personally, I like a story that has a point and has an end goal. Like, I have watched series, movies, and even books that at the end of the day don't really get to anywhere. And that's okay, that's the creator's style and choice, but if you're writing something, at least you should make a point out of it. Even if you don't make something out of it, at least make that be your point. Just don't end it in it. Oh, everything was fine and nothing happened and nothing changed. Like, why would you do that? In a way. Like, don't be the type of person who just believes that everything's okay if everything is unfinished. I don't think things should be like that. Like, I'm not even sure if this actually coincides, but if you're making something, at least see it through that it will get somewhere. I think the road is important, but so is the ending. I know people say that it's not the ending that matters, it's how you get there, and it is true, but if you just get lost halfway, you're never gonna get to the ending, which is kinda, well, anticlimactic if you come to think of it. I personally like stories that have an ending and have a good middle. I'm not sure if you guys have good anime suggestions, but I do hope I can get a few out of this video. I have seen a lot of anime throughout the years, and I do enjoy more romantic ones and funny ones. And they always, if they're good, make me laugh. And I'm not saying I'm all-knowing here, but I do have a very particular sense of humor. So it does take quite a bit to make me have a good laugh. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoy today. I hope you have a good day. I hope you manage to, well, not get too excited, not get too annoyed at work, and just overall start your day off with a smile, or just tell someone you love them. And today is going to be another happy day. And even if it's not, at the end of the day, just try to make it be so. Treat yourself and tell someone you love them, and hopefully they will tell you too. Alright, guys. Just enjoy. Have a good day.